Good.
Today I'm here with Dr. Sherry McAllister. She's going to provide insights on survey findings and the benefits of chiropractic care and practical advice for patients seeking drug-free pain relief. Good morning, doctor. How are you?
Good morning. Thanks for asking. I'm doing great.
So, what were the key findings of this new survey on back and neck pain relief?
Well, we knew in the past there was a statistic that said 80% of Americans have, at some point in their life, experienced neck or back pain. So we did this survey to see, has that changed? Well, unfortunately, it has, but only a little bit. It's now up to 82% that are experiencing neck or low back pain. But what really was shocking and disappointing was the next question that we had asked, which is, what are you doing about that neck or low back pain? And unfortunately, it's not a statistic that we were hoping for, and that is 67% of those that dealt with neck or low back pain took either a over-the-counter medication to deal with the pain or a prescription drug.
Now, why should patients consider drug-free options like chiropractic care first?
Well, the very first part of what we want all Americans to identify is you have to identify first what the cause is. Oftentimes, when we take a pill for that particular ill, we tend to cover up or mask a problem that we need to identify and treat. So, when we think about chiropractic, it's a whole being approach. So, we're not just looking at the actual pain. We're looking at what caused the pain and then what happened around the area or joint that may be the discussion for the future. And one of the big pieces now is we don't want to rely on, especially in today's world of addiction, an opiate to cover a pain. And Stanford University noted, unfortunately, the very first opiate that you could take, 30% become addicted on that very first one. So, why holistic care is so important? We want to rely on our body's ability to heal and not on an over the counter medication or a prescription drug.
What are the long-term benefits of following the American College of Physicians guidelines for back pain treatment?
This is very important because, as we know, the past will give us a better understanding for the future. And the guidelines are there as expert testimonial on what it means to best practice for a patient. And so, when we utilize these guidelines, number one, we're actually helping the patient eliminate that back pain. And that's critical for their activities of daily life. But the other pieces that I think are just as important is we set them up for the future to be respectful of their body and the gift that they've been given. We also change quality of life. And with chiropractic care, we have shown that satisfaction rates and not being fragmented, meaning you start with a chiropractor, you end with a chiropractic, is really critical. Costs go down, which we know your audience probably is definitely thinking about is how do I get the best care that we can? So following the guidelines is critical to an important and highly viable option.
Now, where can our viewers go to learn more about chiropractic care and find a healthcare provider?
Well, many listening may be thinking about a loved one or someone who's suffering. So we want you to find a chiropractor near you. You can go to the number 4cp.org/find a doctor.
I've been speaking with Dr. Sherry McAllister. She's president of the Foundation for Chiropractic Progress, a national not-for-profit organization with more than 36,000 members. Thank you for talking with us today on Morning Blend.
Thank you.